the feeling J.R. Smith thought they had the lead.
I thought we were all aware of what was going on.
That's the way you want to play it. We can't call ourselves a real team.
I went from 6 man of the year to Henny God of the year.
Henny God.
In a year.
We'll change it.
Which way did he go? The fallback. Give him a bevy of moves. J.R. Smith wins it at the buzzer and throws down the hammer. Bang! J.R. Smith. Oh! J.R. Smith. Oh, he puts it in. J.R. Smith. His name is J.R. Smith.
Growing up in New Jersey, J.R. Smith was an outstanding athlete, excelling in football, baseball, and of course, basketball.
I lived in my true skin because I was a team guy. Like, believe it or not, I played football growing up, I played baseball growing up, I played basketball, I played all these sports. So I was nurtured into, you can't do it without them.
In his senior year of high school, J.R. took basketball more seriously, landing him in the 2004 McDonald's All-American game, where he won co-MVP with Dwight Howard. NBA scouts took notice, and J.R. decided to forego an opportunity at UNC to instead declare for the NBA draft.
I left the picks and stuff like that aside as a young age because I was already counted out anyway. They had so many people in front of me, and when I was making the McDonald's, I didn't know if I was going to be in the McDonald's game. They got this person, that person. I just let that go.
J.R. Smith drills another deep one. A couple of scouts were saying before the game, Carmelo loves it.
In the 2004 NBA draft, J.R. was anticipating ending up in Philadelphia with the 76ers, but it didn't go according to plan.
My agent kept telling me, like, listen, man, you're going to go number 9 in Philly. He said, as long as Ben Gordon don't go to Chicago at 3, you're going to Philly. I'm like, all right, bet. I'm sitting here on edge the whole day. Please don't let Chicago draft this dude. Please don't let Chicago draft this dude. 1, Dwight Howard. 2, Emeka Okafor.
With the 3rd pick in the 2004 NBA draft, the Chicago Bulls select Ben Gordon from the University of Connecticut.
Some mother. I was hot because I didn't even work out for New Orleans. My agent was like, nah, you ain't working out for them. You're not going there. Da, da, da. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. It's like New Orleans called at like 13 or 14. Man, he ain't work out for us. We still gonna pick him. Da, 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 da. I was like, damn. I ain't want to go to New Orleans at all.
In NBA.com, we take you inside the Hornets training camp for a look at rookie J.R. Smith.
P.J. Brown rolling over, gets it to Baron Davis, up ahead, not bar. He had Anderson, but instead it is J.R. Smith to the 10th floor.
Not temporary. Here's Smith. He sets up the slam dunk.
Oh, he's some kind of athlete.
See, I didn't even notice at the time, like, at the time, they didn't even want to draft me, but Willis Reed had a belief in me as he seen me play in this game and whatnot.
Let's go, Hornets.
When I first got there, they just wanted me to be somebody who run the lane, dunk, and just be in the corner, spot up anything I can handle the ball, do pick and rolls and stuff like that. Because I was 18, everybody's like, man, he don't understand the game. And the other dudes is like, man, I'm not trying to help him. I'm not trying to help him develop his game because that's my spot.
That was J.R. Smith again, having his personal slam dunk contest.
Davis. Oh my goodness! That was sick, wicked, and nasty.
Luckily for me, I had BD and P.J. Brown in my rookie year. Them two saved me for real, because they really got me on that, not doing everything everybody else is doing. Yeah. You could do those things, but at the same time, look, you still got to do this, that, and the third to get yourself to 7, 8, 9, 10 years.
Baron Davis gets it over to J.R. Smith for 3. Got it!
ED on the fly. Great pass to Brown. Oh, there's J.R. Smith with the follow.
I was coming off like a really bad interview my second year, and I was talking about the coach and like how not being able to communicate with him. Anytime I would ask him something, it was like, oh, that's a stupid question, Rook, or this and that. And it's just like, okay, so I'm not gonna ask you anything. I'm just gonna go out there and mess up, and then if you get mad, you get mad.
JR showed some bright flashes in New Orleans, but he fell out of favor with Coach Byron Scott and ultimately ended up in Denver prior to his third season in the league.
Smith showing his quickness. Ball down the middle to JR. He throws it down. Dribble drive all the way. No, JR hammers it home. Woo!
Joining a talented roster that included all-stars like Carmelo Anthony and Allen Iverson, JR's career as a Nugget started off hot.
Oh my, Iverson to J.R. Smith with the spin and the finish.
AI come to team shake-ups, you go to the bench. I was like, oh, bet, so now I could just, all I gotta do is score? And y'all saw, and George was like, yeah, just go score as many points as you want.
Good hustle by JR, scoop it down, alley-oop it, oh my. Oh my!
It was amazing, man. Like that was probably one of the most talented teams I've ever had and ever played on.
And also this guy, J.R. Smith, and he's been a Suns killer, and he launches one and that goes. You believe that?
And then I was like, all right, well, cool. I'm just going there and put mines up and average 18, and then whatever the kick, and I'm out. And then it was like, all right, that became my mentality.
Really, for anyone, so you kind of see how it's affecting Tony Parker.
J.R. Smith, we just saw men fly. What a play!
While JR's career showed promise, challenges surfaced both professionally and personally. The most heartbreaking setback occurred when he was in a car accident with his best friend Andre, whose life was tragically cut short.
People forget, I went to jail when I was in the league. Like, you know what I'm saying? I did 24 days in a 23-1 in a cell.
Your Honor, I can speak candidly to the court that this has nothing to do with how high he can jump, how far he can shoot. It goes directly to the man that he is, because nobody in this courtroom cares that he plays in the NBA. They care about J.R. Smith, the man.
A lot of people don't realize that during the course of my career, my first couple of years, me and my best friend get in a car accident. My best friend dies. I go to jail. The relationships that I built during this time, playing with AAU ball, high school ball, league now, coaches, all agents, all of that. 2 coaches came to see me. 1 player called me. Tim Gergerich, he was with me in Denver. Jamal Mosley was with me in Denver. He's the head coach of Orlando now. And Kenyon Martin. That shit hurt me. I'm feeling like, you know what I'm saying, you my godfather to this, you my man, you know what I'm saying? But so to deal with all that and come out, I'm on the warpath, I'm on the rage, I'm living my life, I'm reckless.
Smith on, there's a flagrant 2 foul. He's gonna get thrown out of the game. And now hopefully cooler heads will prevail. Well, Robinson throwing a punch, Smith coming right back at him. And this has turned ugly.
If y'all want to talk about JR, go talk to JR. All right, I'm the captain of the team, we all right. So if you want to dig some dirt up, go find someone, go somewhere else.
Lawson to the lane. Ooh, in front to J.R. Smith for a dynamite dunk.
And a beautiful pass from Nene. It's a 14-point lead.
Along with everything else JR was dealing with at the time, head coach George Karl ended up being a thorn in his side.
Of course, we had a coach who wanted to play mind games with the team, just try to manipulate the situation. So that was like really our downfall as a team. It had us like really like, yo, you don't really like, bro. I was like, what's up? Right. And then when you try that conversation in the locker room, you know how that goes. So it just really, pickled the team.
Despite Coach Karl trying to play mind games with the team, the Nuggets were still able to have their most successful playoff run in 24 years.
Reason trying to box it out. Misses the second. Rebound, Kobe Bryant, and the Lakers will win game 1.
In the conference finals, Denver put up a fight against the Lakers, but crucial turnovers and Kobe being Kobe ended their impressive run early.
I don't think we butted heads as players. It was just like, I don't think we was a mature enough team yet. I don't blame him or them. I blame myself because I was still young. I had a ton of money. I thought I was like, man, look, y'all got to figure it out. Obviously, I'm doing what I got to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't even start. So I don't even know how y'all even putting it on me. You know what I'm saying? Some days I play, some days I don't. You know what I'm saying? So it was like once that came into play, it tore the whole team up.
We're going to recommend to our Labor Relations Committee in a call later today that we lock out at the conclusion of this deal, which is at midnight tonight.
With so much uncertainty surrounding the NBA lockout, JR was one of the players who signed up to play in the China Basketball Association. Once the lockout ended, JR found his way to New York City, where he signed with the Knicks.
Here comes the garden welcome for J.R. Smith for the first time.
Smith against LeBron. Oh, slid right by him and throws down the hammer.
Much like Payton with the steal. Jeremy Lin had a sore knee. Alley-oop to Shumpert, and Smith throws it down.
I always had a name from high school and all that, playing ball, but when people start talking about you every day, talking about your social life, talking about who you dating and who you messing with, this and that, and I'm like, yo, I'm that important?
Smith sees an opening and throws it down.
Now they say no foul, just a loss of possession as Smith fires for three.
Oh!
Yes! Come on!
Then I took a step back. I was like, wait a minute. Like, I ain't ready for all that.
Smith fires up the three.
I played in New Orleans, played in Denver, come from China back to the crib, and then I'm not that guy, but I'm that guy on that team. It's like, damn.
And J.R. Smith throws it down on a quick alley-oop from Pablo Prigioni.
He took advantage of, what was in front of him, man, because that was a challenge, because he wanted to start, and I just wouldn't let him. As the year went on, season, game by game, he got better. He just kept getting better, and that's why he was awarded the Six-Man Award.
The Knicks were thriving, and JR played a huge role in it, even winning the 2013 Sixth Man of the Year award. He had family nearby, a supportive coach, and friends on the roster. JR was in the perfect situation at this point in his career.
Catch and shoot, and it goes. Oh, he did it! J.R. Smith.
2 seconds, 1 second. Smith for the win.
Then, things took a turn for the worse when the Knicks hired Phil Jackson as their new president, a move that coincided with an 8-year playoff drought. Phil disassembled most of the team, including JR, who was shipped to Cleveland.
I think eventually that's what he wants to do. Oh, beautiful pass. The two former Knicks connect, Shumpert and J.R. Smith. And Smith enjoying every second of his return to the Garden.
With JR now a Cavalier, it was the first of 4 consecutive finals appearances for the team.
Jeff Green just came on, inbounds to J.R. Smith. His shot is good! J.R. Smith casually. Right now it's 39. Let's see. Love not able to hit, so they won't set an NBA. Yes, they will!
You spoke too soon.
J.R. Smith with a three.
Pass out to Smith, launches a long three. How do you do it, JR? He's quieting down the crowd.
Like, that was the first time I seen the whole team in the weight room, on the court. Like, we were doing individual workouts together. Like, it was something that I've never seen before. Like, I catered a lot of that to Bron because his work ethic and his drive is ridiculous.
A lot of black jerseys the other way. Smith, ho-ho! Look at LeBron!
For me, once I really got around that winning mindset, like, no, this is our expectations. We expect to win.
Bron trying to do too much, and Smith is going to be the beneficiary with LeBron at the other end. Left-handed hammer.
By 2016, JR was finding a rhythm in his new role, where the team was embracing him for who he was.
Going right at him. Spins away from trouble. JR, corner three. Got it!
2:48 to go. His name is J.R. Swish.
When people like look at my game when I left New York to get to Cleveland, it looks so much different because I realized like you don't need me to win. You don't need my offense. Kyrie can go for 30, 40 whenever he wants.
Kyrie sends it for three. Oh!
Bron can do it pretty much wherever he wants.
Here's Smith, the lob to James. Oh!
Kevin's coming off of 2020s.
Love sets and hits the three.
All I gotta do is play defense and spot up. Easy.
Oh, inside. Lamb blocked by J.R. Smith in the nick of time.
Irving to James, out to Smith, takes the three, one dribble, puts it in. J.R. Smith from downtown.
Look at the length of Hollis Jefferson. James splattered by J.R. Smith. That pass, but he stayed right there and splattered it on the board.
What you get on the offensive end, it's a little bit more of a struggle on the defensive end.
J.R. Smith, the steal and the flush.
Smith, the fake, Korver flies by, another three. No!
In the 2016 finals against the 73-9 Golden State Warriors, JR proved to be an X factor for Cleveland, averaging 15 points in games that the Cavs won.
Throws it ahead to Smith. Smith, alley-oop to James! Wow!
With the Cavs down 49-42 to start the third quarter of Game 7, JR hit his first 3 shots to keep his team in the game and ultimately the championship.
J.R. Smith tries another three. That's good. J.R. Smith with a couple of buckets. James passes it off. Smith another three. That's good. J.R. Smith back-to-back threes. Iguodala to Curry. Back to Iguodala. Up for the layup. Oh, blocked by James. LeBron James with the rejection. Irving and Curry one-on-one. Irving puts it up. It's good. Kyrie Irving from downtown. And the Cavaliers by 3. Rebound tip taken by Spades. Final seconds. It's over. It's over. Cleveland is a city of champions once again. The Cavaliers are NBA champions.
The championship was emotional for everyone, from the people of Cleveland to LeBron James to J.R. Smith, who overcame so much on and off the court to get to this point.
I mean, my parents, my family, that's the biggest inspiration of my life. A lot of people don't have their parents in their life, their mother or their father, but I got the best 2 you can ask for, I swear.
After their finals win, the Cavs would again face the Warriors in the finals for another 2 years. In their 4th and final matchup in 2018, Cleveland was a massive underdog due to Kyrie Irving's departure to Boston and Kevin Durant's arrival in Golden State. In the final seconds of Game 1, the Cavaliers had an opportunity to steal a game on the road with George Hill at the free throw line.
Now Tristan Thompson and Jeff Green come into the game. George Hill's an 80% free throw shooter during his 10-year career.
And Steve Kerr telling his guys he wants a timeout, make a miss.
Golden State has 1 timeout left. Plenty of time with 4.7 remaining. Hill misses. Rebound goes to the Cavs. J.R. Smith brings it back out. Throws it to Hill. Hill shot blocked. And we'll go to overtime. You get the feeling J.R. Smith thought they had the lead.
He didn't know the score.
I think exactly. That's a bad mistake by J.R. Smith.
That is as inexcusable of a mistake as you can possibly make.
What is inexcusable as a professional is not knowing time and score.
He clearly didn't know where he was.
He grabs an offensive rebound and runs out.
You're hoping against hope to somehow steal a win on the road.
Trying to run the clock out because he thinks they have the lead. He looks at LeBron James and said, I didn't know, I thought we were up. And there you have it. You saw what happened in overtime.
So it was a gaffe by J.R. Smith. It was an unfortunate one. It was the one that cost the Cleveland Cavaliers the basketball game.
Rebound goes to the Cavs. J.R. Smith brings it back out. Throws it to Hill. Hill shot blocked. And we'll go to overtime.
Because you just were like you were an internet favorite. It was like every time anything like this would happen, it would be all over the place.
I feel like it's hard not to see him. Like, especially when people are like in your mentions or whatever, like, unless you just not a social media person, it's like almost impossible not to see him. But I never got mad at it. Like, only thing I didn't like was the Henny God thing, because it was just blatantly not true.
Hill misses. Rebound goes to the Cavs. J.R. Smith.
Yo, I went from 6th man of the year to Henny God of the year.
Henny God.
In a year.
I knew
Not even a couple months.
Here.
Give me something I drink. At least
How
do
did that
that.
even start?
I have no idea.
Like Joel Embiid said, was he on the Henny? Was it a lifestyle decision?
That was the best
Was
tweet
he not
ever.
concentrated?
Bro, no lie, this is the 3rd glass of Henny I've ever had. Bro? Yeah.
What's your reaction to it?
I knew it was a tie game. We was down 1. George Hill went up. He made the first one. We got the offensive rebound. You know, I thought we were all aware of what was going on. That's my view. So I don't know what JR was thinking. I don't know the question you're trying to ask.
I hit T. Lou that night. I was like, oh, man, bro, I don't even know what to say. He's like, bro, what are you talking about? You made a basketball play, it didn't work out, and you messed, and it happens. I was like, yeah, bro, but I should have shot the ball, whatever I said to him. He's like, man, but what if you ain't get the rebound? Then the game would have been over anyway. So many shit that could have happened, or and what did happen, it happened. And then we get swept anyway. So it's like, nigga, we won 1 game, didn't even win 4 in a row. What the fuck is the difference?
Continuing their dominance, the Warriors swept the Cavs, securing their 3rd championship in 4 years, while JR endured continued ridicule for his Game 1 mistake.
J.R. Smith in that Game 1 where he was confused and he knew at the end. No, I'm just curious, like, do you feel, are you guys laughing, are you happy, or do you feel like compassion for him after something like that happens?
Definitely not. I mean, I'm happy that he made that decision to.
For me, it was like, it was an island because none of the coaches said it. It was like nobody wanted to take responsibility for it. So they're like, you left me with it. That's where you want to play it. We can't call ourselves a real team. In any other situation, had it been anybody else, miss a shot, make a shot, whatever, they'll tell you firsthand, oh, 1 play don't change the game. 1 play don't, whatever. But in this situation, nobody said this.
Following the 2018 finals, LeBron departed Cleveland for Los Angeles, prompting the Cavaliers to initiate a rebuild. Amid allegations of tanking from several players, JR's insistence on championship contention led to clashes with the Cavs, resulting in him playing in just 11 games that season. He became a free agent that summer and had trouble finding work, as the memes and jokes seemed irreparable to his reputation.
I don't feel misunderstood because the people who I need to understand me, understand me.
Right.
But when it's time to do business and it's time to actually get to the bag and have to appease people, I feel completely misunderstood because I'm not that.
Do you feel like you were, I guess, blackballed in a way, for lack of a better phrase, when it comes to your career?
Yeah, 100%. And I mean, anybody can sit here and tell you that that's a fact. I've worked out with these dudes. I've watched their GM come up to me and ask me, like, yo, why you not playing? You know why I'm not playing.
They project me as a thug. How you think that make my mom feel? The way you think she raised a thug? She raised a bad person? I got people on TNT talking about, you know what, at the end of the day, he's just a bad guy. Because of the way I play the game? Now I'm a bad person because of the way I play the game. How does that make sense? I got a name off of a liquor that I don't even drink. But they throw that attached to you because I'm black. That's not my legacy. My legacy will never be, oh, Henny God and all that. Hell no, not if I got anything to do with it.
It is said that he is going to be on the Lakers because Avery Bradley is out. And is that why J.R. Smith's going in there? Because we are big fans of J.R. Smith over here. Are we 100% likely he's going to be a Laker for this thing?
Yeah, I think it's more likely than not that he ends up with them down in Orlando.
Okay!
Yeah! Michael Trudell the other day. J.R. swish from deep. J.R. Smith, nice lob to Dwight Howard.
28 seconds, JR's going to shoot a three, and he makes it.
No, there's that lead in by JR.
JR was back in the league, but his reputation was forever tarnished. Although he played in less than half of LA's postseason games, he finished his career capturing his second NBA championship.
And that's it, it's over. This historic 2020 NBA championship belongs to the Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers conquer the bubble, and banner number 17 will soon hang in the rafters.
Think about his stigma. The man ain't in the gym enough, or the man ain't doing this enough, or the man ain't doing that enough. It's like, this is the proof of the pudding right here, bro. He a 2-time champion, 4.0. And he trying a new sport.
J.R. Smith is going from one stream to another, from hoops to the golf ring.
An NBA brother of mine named Rashard Lewis, he had his first foundation event, like a golf outing, to raise money for the kids in the community in the city. So I came out to just show support. So for me, I was like, I'm having a great time. Like, this is amazing. Hit the ball and hit it literally a perfect drive. And I was like, there's nothing to it. Like golfing, you don't have to be an athlete, essentially. And about an hour and a half later, I come back on this group and I couldn't hit the ball again. And it was literally like an addiction immediately. Like, no, I can do this. And I was seeing people laughing at me, like, oh, it's not as easy. And I was like, no, I gotta get this. And after that, I was hooked.
You're a two-time NBA champion. You know, you just played for the LA Lakers, won a championship. You played with LeBron. I mean, you've played in the league for, forever. And now in your mid-30s, you decide to go back to college. I mean, what was why?
It's way more to life than just hoop, bro. You building, like you a legacy in your own. Whether you like it or not, from the day you decided I want to be a professional athlete, football, basketball, you are already set up to people who gonna want to be like you, who look like you, and you got a responsibility to those people.
It's so great to see so many shining faces in this room, but I'm here to introduce another shining face and basketball legend, J.R. Smith.
The biggest thing that I'm proud of was I was able to achieve a 4.0 at the greatest university in the country. You know what that is? At Detroit.
Everybody knows that went through school, there's always a stigma that is put on kids who are in special education. How did you cope with that stigma being put on you?
When I was a kid, that shit was lunch table, you get picked on, you in the yard, you get picked on, like you get nonstop, people talking about you, talking about how dumb you are, how stupid you is and stuff like that. And that's like, it played a major effect on me because like I was always the butt of the joke. The thing that I cherish the most that I've done in my career throughout my life was to be able to get a 4.0 in a college. I never thought that was obtainable for myself. I wasn't the smartest kid. I couldn't always read the fastest. I couldn't add and subtract the fastest. I was in special ed pretty much my whole life. And to be able to achieve that was something that meant so much to myself, and I didn't have to prove it to nobody else but me. I was always either the black kid or the dumb kid or, you know what I mean, something out of the sort to where that I wasn't like everybody else. And for me, I think that a lot of the things where I get either in trouble now or to my success now is because of that. We got the money. We don't have the mindset. Our mindset, we'd rather go throw $60,000 in the club, in the strip club. Go throw $60,000 than go feed 2,500 people in the hood. I could have fed my whole community 10 times over with the money I was just late on the bus. Right. Because I'm so wrapped into me. I got that Eurocentric mindset. I need this designer jacket. I need these jeans. I need this book bag. I need to be looking like this because the vet's got this. I'm pushing this car. I'm doing. Why? Who am I impressing? I'm not even fulfilled with me.
People who need me is the HBCU, kids who look like me, people who come from my background, representation, and continuously try to strive to be better for them. It doesn't have to be a sport. It doesn't have to be a dance. It doesn't have to be, you can use your brain and feel just as accomplished as you would if you were playing a sport or anything else.
You know, I watched him have to deal with like people saying all this like negative shit on his name. Like, it was like this, I don't know, it was like a black cloud that everybody was like, dude is like a bad person or some shit. Like, it damn near was so much in New York that I was like, I started a little like feeding into it a little bit like, damn, is dude really, do I need to tell my dog to like tighten up? But I'm like, nah, cause when I'm going to pick him up, bro, he, you know what I'm saying? Like, he got his kids. Nobody talk about when he got his little kids with him. He got all of them with him. And y'all talk like this dude is like the worst person in the world.
On the outside looking in.
And he's disrespectful. I'm like, bro, I've never seen him disrespect our coach. I've seen him run through the wall for us for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, we throw this man a ticking time bomb all game. Every time the shot clock get low, we throw it to him because don't nobody else want to mess up their percentage. He'll shoot it for you.
And make it.
What I help put on my name, it's even harder to get off your name when you're not in the light, because they project you as something that you're not. What they want you to see you as. I'm not that. You can't put a cap on what it looks like for me because you're not me.
You know your worth, and that's what fuck people up. When they can't tell you what you're worth, when they don't control the narrative. It's a new day now, you control your own narrative. They can say what they want about you, but at the end of the day, you have the same outlet to say to speak the truth.
And so the kid from New Jersey proved his incredible worth, both on and off the court. In New Orleans, he burst onto the scene and had to figure out how to hone his raw talent. In Denver, he witnessed his electrifying rise as a scoring sensation. In New York, he shined as the sixth man of the year, captivating the world with his unique style. In Cleveland, he was crowned a champion in the historic 2016 finals, etching his name in basketball lore. But beyond the hardwood, his narrative continued. Returning to school showcased a commitment to overcoming learning obstacles, and mastering golf epitomized his triumph over new challenges. From courtside to the greens, J.R. Smith rewrote his narrative, proving that the story doesn't end with the final buzzer, especially when the game is tied.